So it's about an hour and a half, maybe a couple hours. Come on, Echo. Come on outside. After I shot that last piece of video. And check it out. It is coming down. It's still like the flakes are getting bigger. And I'm realizing, you see all that? Look at that. That's crazy. I mean, that's at least 4 inches right there. And I'm realizing that I'm not getting any solar power now. I was before, you know, when it was overcast, but the panels are covered in snow now, which, I mean, this really is not, it's not a problem that I usually encounter. Definitely not with this much snow. Sometimes I'll get a little layer of snow on there and the wind will blow it off, or it'll just kind of melt pretty quickly. But what I want to do is, you can see I got the ladder out, is I want to clean those panels off because they will actually generate some power. Now the problem I'm having is that the door on my truck is frozen shut. Wow, maybe the driver's side will work. Look at that. It's just covered. And you know, I mean, they won't create a lot of power, but it'll be enough to keep things going. You know, because I'm running the heater right now, and plus since I'm inside, I've said this before, you're inside when the weather is not great like this. Good boy, Echo. Good boy. So you're inside more, and so I'm watching the TV. I got the TV on. Oh, okay, there we go. This door open. So in here I have like a brush. Sorry about my heavy breathing, guys. It's just so cold, and so I'm like huffing and puffing. Got the brush. Echo's being so good. He'll be out here for a few minutes, and then he's had it. I had Dodger out here a minute ago, and we walked all the way out there into the trees, and he's totally fine. Oh, Echo. It seems like, oh, is that your bed? You found your bed? You found your bed? Oh, you're a happy dog. Echo, go. It makes you playful. So I want to get some of the snow off, just because I want to see if power starts coming through the panels. And I can monitor that with the charge controller that's inside. I can see what's coming in. It says 12 volts right now, but 0 amps. So I know there's nothing going to the batteries. I'm not saying this is smart, but kind of what you got to do. You got to figure things out. So I'm going to go up this ladder and see what I can get off the panels. I'm not going to be able to get, I'm not going to be able to clear off all the panels, but I should be able to clear off a couple of them. And, I could go up there and walk around up there, but with the snow up there, I don't want to take that chance. So, and now I can see there's snow getting on the ladder, so it might be a little slick. I got to be careful. Getting covered. And now I can put on my other glove here. See if we can get some power. I just don't think it's smart to go up all the way up with the snow up there. So I'm just gonna reach across here, and oh yeah, I can access, wow. You guys, there's so much snow up here, it's crazy. Wow. On top of the panels, it's over 5 inches. Oh, easily, it's 6 inches at least. I'll bring the camera up here in a second. The ladder feels pretty steady. Just don't want to slip. Oh, and they're getting covered up like instantly with snow. So I'll just use this as a test and see if there is some improvement. Okay, so you can see I just brushed that off right now and they're already getting covered up. But I'll be able to go inside and check and see. You can see the other two panels are right here. So I'll see if there's some improvement. Then I'll know when the snow stops that it's a good idea to come up here and wipe them off, because I'll get some power then for sure. I won't have to worry about the snow covering it up. So let me go check. So right here in the cupboard, yeah, you can see there's a little bit, see 0.4 amps now. It was at 0, so getting a little bit anyway. And that's the battery, and that's the panel. 12.4 volts and 0.4 amps. So basically it's about 6 watts are coming in through those two panels that are lightly covered right now. Look at this dog. Good boy, Echo. I got to be really careful on these steps. I've been trying to keep them cleaned off because I don't want it to ice over. Got to clean this guy off too before I let him in. Dodger. Come on. Come on, Dodger. They're a little apprehensive about coming out into this. Come on, Echo. Yes. This is crazy. I mean, we're at a foot of snow now. This is a full foot. It's crazy. So now what I'm thinking about is the weight on the trailer. So I'm gonna get the ladder out and try to scrape some of it off, at least what I can reach without having to climb up there. But I'm gonna have to get up on the ladder. I got my waterproof boots on, because this is crazy. I mean, it's that deep. So that's at least 11 inches. And it has not stopped. And the flakes are getting huge. A little while ago, the flakes were, I mean, over an inch around, or an inch in diameter. Look at Echo. He's pretty happy. Well, I got to be careful because there's logs and rocks under all this snow that you just can't see anymore. Echo. And let's take a look at Dodger. He's peeing right now. It's up to his chest. That is funny. Echo. Come on, Echo. Echo. Oh, you tripped. You tripped. Oh, you hurt your paw. You hurt your paw? You okay? That's weird. He just kind of slid over here. There's nothing there though. It's actually all just flat dirt. He kind of hurt himself. You okay? Yeah, you're okay. You're fine. But yeah, you got to be careful because you could trip on a log. I could see that happening because we really can't see them. And this place is covered with logs out here. I mean, this snow is so deep. There's the ground. We can get to it. There we go. So you might think that this would be scary. And in a way, I'm not really scared. I'm not even really nervous. I'm just thinking about this extra weight on the trailer. That's really my only concern. Because like I was saying, we have plenty of fuel, food, and water. So we could be stuck here for however long. I really do think it's only going to be a few days. And obviously, like, I have gear. I got rain gear. I got warm gear. Now you can see really good on the truck how much snow we got. So living this way, it's about being prepared. Because this could get, you know, if we had to be out of here, then there's absolutely no way I could get out of here. So we are essentially stuck here. I suppose I could detach the truck and drive around, but there's a good chance I would get stuck one way or another. So we are stuck here. But, you know, I'm actually really comfortable. I do want it to melt. I'm hoping the sun comes out soon so we can get some solar power. I think that's not going to happen today, but hopefully tomorrow. Just because then that way I don't have to get the generator out. And the dogs can get out and get some exercise, because really we've just been cooped up inside this whole time. I really thought it was going to stop. I thought this was only going to last a couple hours, but it started at like, must have been 8 or 9 this morning, and now it's about, I think it's almost 5. Non-stop snow. Look at the trees. It's just so different. So different. And one thing you do think about is trees falling down. And I'm from the Northwest. And when you get snows like this in the Northwest, you'll hear trees cracking. When it's this much snow, I mean, you'll hear them every once in a while. And then if it gets windy, you'll hear a lot more, and they'll be falling over. Sometimes you'll even see them. So out here, these trees are not really that tall, so it's not really something I'm worried about. Actually, there's only a few trees that if they did fall would be a problem. So here, I'll get a better angle here and you can see, like those trees, you know, that's the only one really. I guess those trees could potentially cause a problem as well, but they're not going to fall. They're definitely not falling. There are some dead trees, like this one right here. That one, I could probably push that one over, but it's not close enough that it would fall into the rig at all. So that was smart on my part, at least, to park away from dead trees that could potentially cause a problem. Mostly I was just thinking about the wind, because it can get windy out here. It's funny because in our videos lately, you know, from Quartzsite, we had a lot of hot days, and then we were up a little bit further ways from Quartzsite, and it was starting to get hot there too. And you guys were leaving a lot of comments like, get the dogs out of there, get them to some cooler weather. You guys are really worried about the dogs. I worry about the dogs too. They're my top priority. But I knew we were getting out of there just in time. It was totally fine. And now look at, we're dealing with exactly the opposite. I mean, this is the exact opposite. It is freaking cold. Okay, I got to get the ladder out and knock some of this snow off the trailer. It's funny because I can feel inside the trailer. I'm like trying to rock it around, you know, by shifting my weight around. And it's like, whoa, it's pretty solid. And it's not usually like that. And that's just because of all that weight up there. So let me get to it. I do have some vents up here for the fridge, which now that I think about it, it's good that I'm up here so I can keep those vents clear. There's also vents for the gray tank and black tank. That's probably less important, but it's good to get those cleaned off. The main thing is I gotta be careful. I gotta be really careful. I guess there's a pretty soft landing if I do make a mistake, but I don't want that to happen. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. I've never had this much snow on the trailer before. I just gotta take my time, but also I'm getting really cold. It's my hands that are cold. I think these gloves are not very waterproof anymore. I think I should put that on my shopping list. It's hard to do camera work with frozen hands. Plus I got snow down here, so every time I set the camera on the ground, I gotta clear off a little area. Honestly, the hardest part is my hands are frozen. You guys, let me know if you have any thoughts about snow weight on your rig. It seems like way too much weight to me to just leave up here, and then it's just going to keep accumulating for who knows how long. And I need a longer stick than this, obviously, to get to the middle. Holy cow, my hands, they're frozen. I need better waterproof gloves. I'm gonna take a little bit of snow off the truck. That's not as big of a deal, really. Oh, my hands are frozen. Hey, this is Nomad Life. We're loving it. I'm loving it. It's fine in there. We got things to do. Keep warm. I made a pizza. You use that the Coleman oven that you stick on the stove, and it cooks pizza so well. And then I turn off the heater, and the oven while I'm cooking is heating up the trailer. So I got to go in there and turn the heater back on. I hope this gives you guys some ideas in case you run into this situation. But it's probably best avoided. What the crap? I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, go. That's some good exercise for you. And the snow like helps you, at least from falling. Kind of holds you up a little bit, but it is hard for you, huh? You're definitely not cold. Echo, what do you think? What do you think, huh? Like catch? Come on, Dutch.